To recap our last session, you finished traveling up the River Star, I believe it was.
Yes.
My map is way too blurry and not loaded yet for me to read it. But yes, the Western River within the jungles. After making it to Camp Righteous and finding it seemingly abandoned. On your trip, you brought your Kamadan cubs as well as the head of a Kamadan you slew, encountered a fairy dragon, and lost your ranger.
Yes, literally lost him.
Nonetheless, your trip was otherwise a technically profitable one after selling the cubs in the auction at the Grand Bazaar, where you made a pretty penny. And you managed to luck out as the trooper from the Flaming Fist that was at the fort when you went in to go turn in your quote unquote tax for the exploration within the jungle deemed your alchemy jug to be nothing more than a fancy pot. What do you wish to do now?
Well, I believe Igris and myself will go see if we cannot find a house to buy.
Where?
They have like a realtor.
Well, first and foremost, you're going to need to decide what part of the city you want to buy a house, because that is going to be the first major determining factor.
Well,
We
first I'll have to
were
go
kind of
turn
figuring
into.
down the east part here,
All right. So,
figure out the prices.
Well, I still have to go to the bank to cash in the check because we didn't do that last session.
Yes, but we can also just check the houses first. So I'd
Yeah,
still have to go to the bank myself.
yeah. Well, I
So
was just saying.
I'm doubting 100 gold is gonna be enough.
Probably not.
that section is the market ward, and while there are not really homes on the main streets of it, there are a handful of sort of, you might say, small apartments on the
Hmm.
back sides of several of the actual stores.
Hmm.
But otherwise, that's technically more of a commerce and business district.
Alright, so then I assume that the residential area would be on the west side there, for the most part, then, where the merchant princes are, but that'd be expensive. Old Town is probably also residential, and then I'm assuming the lower eastern side.
So yeah, the main residential areas within the walls are primarily on the west side of the harbor, what would be the top of the map,
Mm-hmm.
and the merchants specifically have their own gated
Walden,
community, so to
yeah, the,
speak.
the Walden part there.
Otherwise, if you're looking for cheaper uh, accommodations, there's housing on the south side along that entire area outside the walls. Then on the or south or the east side, the southeast side is Teriki Anchorage, and there's some housing there, but that's also that's where like animal pens and
Yeah,
markets for animals are.
that's what that looks like.
Then there's Malar's Throat, which is probably the cheapest area, and also it has direct access to go, like, that's literally where people go in and out to go into the jungle mostly, like to go directly into the jungle. And of course there is Old City, but Old City is
A bit.
it's not so much homes as it is like squatters that have built a shanty town.
Well, Igorus, what do you think?
Well, I mean,
Malar's Throat would be the best option probably right now.
yeah,
So we have really nothing of value.
no. Well, I guess we'll check there first. See if there's anything that can accommodate all of us.
Well, I mean, you look around, try to figure things out, you ask some people on the street, and they eventually point you towards an office with a symbol that you already somewhat recognize. It is the symbol of the Lord's Alliance.
One of our
It would seem
contractors.
it would seem they have an office here, and they've decided that they are going to be the ones that you know, bring business and commerce and above all else the concept of land ownership to the jungles of Chult, which is completely fitting with their ideology. They believe that, you know, a better economy leads to a better life for all people.
Okay.
I guess we shall go in and ask
You.
if there's any residences available for us.
Yes, you meet one of their merchants, and he is a local Chilton man, and he tells you that there are a few homes on the market currently, and if you're looking to buy within Malar's throat, he does warn you that the prices here are quite cheap, but there's a reason for that.
The crime.
Oh, no, no, no,
No.
absolutely not. This is not Old City. He tells you that this is a very, you know, decently respectable neighborhood and such. He would not sell you a home in a high crime area. The Lord's Alliance seeks to bring civilization and culture to where it deals. Nonetheless, you are outside the city walls and therefore prone to one of the biggest problems of Chult, namely the severe undead infestation.
That's not a
It's
problem
not
for us.
often. It's definitely not often. It's barely, maybe once or twice a month that undead wander into this area. Generally speaking, the alarms will be sounded. All civilians are evacuated into the walled city, and the Flaming Fist, once rallied, will head out and clear it out.
I see absolutely no problem with that, honestly.
Yep. Sounds good.
He's very pleased to hear that. Very, very pleased. And he shows you three properties he has. One is a single story. It's a two-bedroom,
No.
essentially equivalent to one bathroom, and he's selling it for 400 gold.
I will assume that that's the cheapest.
It is the cheapest. It's the smallest and cheapest property.
What's the second one?
His second one is slightly bigger. It is a four-bedroom, two-bathroom. This one is two stories, and this one actually has a rain catcher. Now, the first one had rain barrels that you could use with it. This one has a rain catcher system built into it to essentially allow for plumbing.
Hmm.
And this one is going for 650 gold.
Taylor, how much do
Okay.
you have?
Well, on me, I have 84. And then in the bank, I have 17 that I put in, but we also have 526 in the bank, not including the 300 we got from the Cubs. So
We do have enough
700.
then, and would have
Yeah, we
extra left
have.
over.
Yes. But should we see what the third one is?
Mm, I think the
Just
second
a
one would probably be the best one for right now.
4-bedroom. Yeah.
Mm.
And how much
There you
was that?
go, Har. I'm listening to your other options.
650.
650. Okay.
But if you insist, what is your
Yes.
third option?
The last option is one that's been on the market for a while. Not too many people have the money people that are willing to live in Mallory Throat usually don't have the money to afford it. It's 1,000 gold, but it is essentially a small estate. It is an 8-bedroom, 4-bathroom, and yeah, it's like I said, it's got the full-on plumbing system built into it, just as the last one. And on top of the 8 actual bedrooms, it has a servant's quarters. And it also is one of the only ones that has the equivalent of like stables and
So a small manor.
shed. Yeah, it's a small manor estate.
Well, they are bringing civilization. You should ask if they have a payment plan.
Huh.
I mean, we are gonna have the Ankylo as well, so stables would be nice.
I never thought about asking about for a payment plan, actually.
Yeah.
Is that something you think about in a D&D world?
Yeah.
Maybe a loan from a bank.
Well, take into account also that this is literally a campaign that has you spending a lot of time. You've been in game 27 days last I checked.
Yes.
Yep.
Hmm.
Well, what do you think?
Well, if they have a payment plan, we could definitely do the bigger one, the estate, depending on how big of a down payment they require.
Yeah. Oh well, I will ask him if. Do you have a payment plan that we can work on? I lost it there.
I mean, of course they have a payment plan. They're bringing civilization.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And how
Yeah,
much would your down payment be?
Well, obviously they would want at least 25% up front.
250.
I mean, that's not bad.
Oh, that's not bad.
And then if you're willing to do, I mean, they're assuming that you're probably adventurers based off how you're kitted out and whatnot, and
Yep.
being the one group that seems to be willing to buy such a place, uh, they're willing to offer you the best deal at a essentially 1 year mortgage, where every month you would pay 90 gold.
I think that'd be doable.
I was gonna say, are you writing this down too, Sam, or are you leaving that all up to me?
Remember, I go back through these videos, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm writing it all down so I have quick note access. But yes. Okay. Yeah, that sounds well within range of reason. So,
What does the group think?
well,
I'm not there.
yeah, we went by ourselves, Sam. So, um,
Oh, I figured Shadow Scale was probably just going to tag along with someone.
well,
No, I'm gonna go find more funny water.
Oh God, no! We left her alone with that.
you left her alone with that. Well, we are interested in the
manor.
the manor. We just have to go speak with our party and bring the funds. When can the soonest we can? Trying to think of words, right?
When is the soonest we can begin our transaction?
Yeah.
As soon as you've got the money.
Okay. What time of day is it right now, Joe?
It's still like mid morning. Well, late, probably like 10 a.m.
Okay. So, well, we can if we can get all the paperwork and stuff signed, we can have it to you by tonight. Mid-evening.
He smiles and nods appreciatively and looks forward to doing business with you.
All right. Well, I guess we will be off then.
Yes.
Let us go talk with the group. Well, yeah. Oh,
Yes, go talk to the group, get their final opinion on this, as it is a big purchase.
yeah.
And supplies come after that.
Yeah, I was gonna say there was no way we were gonna go with the 2-room.
2-room, 1 bath?
Yeah.
Nope.
I mean, yeah, the 4-room, 2-bath was nice, but it's just like it's what the stables and the everything else kind of like. Okay, yeah, this is good.
All right, well, you spend some time gathering up everyone.
I guess since Sam's not speaking, I guess I will. So yes, once we gather up the group, I will go over the options. I'm thinking that the manor with the stables and the shed would be the best for our group, since now we have the Ankylo with us.
What?
We went searching for a property to buy, so that we don't have to keep living in the inn. we found a small estate that has servants' quarters, 8 bedrooms, 4 baths, as well as stables for our newly
And
acquired
plumbing.
Ankylosaurus. And yes, plumbing. Though I'm sure Shadow
Why,
Scale,
Doesn't know.
you
Eh,
probably don't care about this.
why would you? I would want live farther away from
It's
funny
also closer to
water.
the jungle.
Well,
You
and
have
now
had enough
since we
funny
have the
water.
Anklio, we won't be traveling by Riverside anymore. Well, still along the river.
you don't get. Tell me when had enough.
So, what do you all think about this?
I think it sounds good.
I don't care.
Erd.
Oh, and then I go over the payment stuff that we had set up.
Shadow Scale holds up 1 gold coin.
Your
She
contribution is enough.
knows how things work now.
I'm gonna have to
So-
explain how gold money works, don't I?
Yep. So, Professor, shall we go to the bank? Get the
Agreed.
funds?
Agreed.
I mean, we can. The down payment would suggest basically the money we got from the auction.
Yep, I would suggest doing that. Give a
Yeah,
little bit
but-
more than the 250, because we got 300,
Yep, we got 300.
so that's perfect. So we got 50 gold extra there.
Yep. So yeah, so me and the professor are going to the bank. Anybody else going to join us?
Mm, okay.
I'll
We'll
come
be
with.
getting supplies after this as well.
Yes. I was going to say I'm going to have to pull out money for you, Kelly, if you want some of your money.
Not necessarily. I can stand on the side of the street and do performance again.
True. So, to the bank.
All right, you guys head to the Temple of Joaquin, I believe it was.
Mm-hmm. 45. Okay.
Better
was gonna
known
say.
as the Hall of Gold, and acts as the most powerful bank within the city.
I was going to say, how are we getting there? Are we walking to it?
Die.
uh, okay. To the bank.
Well, you're greeted as usual, welcomed in. They point you to one of the tellers, and you make your withdrawal.
Well, yes, I hand him the check. Cash that.
Yes, it is a note of legal tender, officially signed by a recognized member of the city aristocracy. They trade it in and give you your 300 gold.
Okay.
What are you flipping through?
My notebook of notes.
Why must you be so noisy about it?
Sorry.
Send me a note.
So I take the 300 gold.
Runs off to the woods. No,
Yes, and I'll leave.
So I've got 100 gold on me. How much gold are you gonna
Well, I'm
take
just
out?
gonna keep. We only need 250 for
Yes,
the.
but we need to buy supplies, Tyler.
Yep, and then I'll have the extra 50 plus I have 84 gold on me.
I thought we were paying 300 up front. We were gonna do
Oh, we
50
were?
extra.
Okay, yeah, so we'll do that. I have 84. I guess I can take out 100. Well, we can take out 100 from the party fund because we have 526 in that. I think 100 plus your 100 and then my 84 will be enough for all the supplies we need. Almost 300
Maybe.
gold there. Well, if not, we can come back. I mean,
Should be.
so yeah, I'm gonna withdraw 100 from my account, Joe.
All right.
Now we have 426 there. Okay.
Don't we have 2 separate accounts now?
Yeah, Sam wanted his own account.
In case he dies.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I could, see if I can add somebody to my account just in case.
True. Probably should do that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna ask the teller if I can add somebody who's able to add them to the account name.
Yeah, you can absolutely add somebody else to the account.
Okay.
Definitely would say Harmony out of all of
Yep.
us.
Well, since she's the only other one with money in the account,
And she's probably going to survive longer than us.
probably. So I motion for Harmony to come up and do whatever paperwork she needs to do.
Yeah, they bring out the necessary paperwork. It takes a little bit. I mean, like another 20 minutes, half an hour. But you get everything figured out. Harmony can now also withdraw and deposit to that account.
There. Now you can get your money out without me having to be here.
Cool.
Well, shall we go buy this house now?
This estate, yes.
Estate.
You guys head back over to the office of the Lord's Alliance in Malar's Throat. You have the necessary funds. They write up a contract. You sign off on everything. Make the agreement.
Bless you.
Gross.
Gross. Andre germs.
Make your down payment of $250.
And then we're just gonna give them an extra 50 gold for it, paying for it.
All right. If you do that, the monthly your monthly cost is going to go down to 86 gold rather than 90.
Okay.
Nonetheless, they hand over the deed, put it in your name, and you now own the estate here on the top of the hill.
Nice. So let's see. Now we have 600 to pay. No, 700 to pay. Okay. Well, I say we go check out our new house. It's gonna be haunted. That's why it hasn't been bought. It's gonna be haunted.
I mean, I don't have an actual map for the house, but
Yeah.
it is a nice estate. It's technically 3 stories, although the topmost story doesn't actually have much in it.
It's an attic.
I mean, it appears to be a little more than an attic, but not really. You're not sure what it's for. Like it's a well furnished attic, if anything.
Sure.
Nice.
But yes, it's a very well maintained house. It has basic furnishings in it. You will need to stock the kitchen and stuff as necessary. And obviously, you don't have any servants that come with the house, but
Mhm.
there is also a equivalent of a stables, and there is a shed on the side of the house. The stables around here are kind of unique in the way that, they have dinosaurs.
Well, I say everybody claim your room. Let's get settled. We do still have to go pick up the Ankylo.
Yes.
And then I say we pick up or do our shopping, pick up the Ankylo, meet back here, and then plan our trip into the jungle.
Yes, we have those ruins we happen to come across to go check out.
Yes. Well, let's get to it.
I mean, it doesn't take much time to pick up the Ankylosaurus. The dock workers that work the warehouse that he's at, they knew you were coming. And he's just kind of sitting around in the back of one of the warehouses. They didn't even work him today because they know, as far as they're concerned, he's now the property of a different owner, so they can't work him. But they tell you the basic commands that he knows, and they essentially hand you the equivalent of reins, but they're more just for leading them around. He's not kitted to ride.
Like I said, we'll have to get a saddle and then get a mount on there to mount like a crossbow. No. Okay, let's go get our supplies then.
Yes.
Should we have a group lead the Ankylo back to the property? while a group does shopping? Or do we want to just...
Well, we could probably get the. Because we'll need at least a harness for the Ankylo to carry stuff.
Yeah.
So bring it with.
So, yeah. Okay. To the market.
You guys head to the market.
So first thing, probably get harnesses for the Ankylo so it can carry. Well, I guess really not harness, but saddlebags.
Yeah. Were we gonna get one of the big barrels for water on the Ankylo?
Probably, if we're gonna be traveling over land more as well.
Yeah.
Just in case it doesn't rain.
Should we get 2?
How many gallons does the big ones hold, Joe?
The
But
barrel
what
can
was-
carry 40 gallons.
So okay. So yeah, Tyler, I think we just need one as a reserve.
Okay. Well,
So you're
let's
buying
go.
a barrel?
A barrel and a saddle, harness, whatever we need to attach it to the Ankylo.
Well, the barrel is going to cost you 2 gold.
Okay. I'll take that out of mine. And now we go look for the harness.
I mean, you're able to find one relatively easily. It's a common creature used as a beast of burden here in Schult, and as such, they sell them for 10 gold.
Okay.
Also, the Ankylosaurus, Mountain Thunder, that is his name. His max carrying capacity is 1,140.
He can almost carry as much as me.
Said 1,140.
Yes, that is his maximum capacity.
40.
Anything more than that, and he will stop because he's old and doesn't want to carry it.
Got it. And
Also, anytime he's over 1,000, he starts to slow down.
So out of 1,000, he basically starts becoming encumbered.
Yes. I mean, he's built to carry, and he's used to carrying, but he
He's
is old, and he still can get encumbered.
well, and then so if the water barrel is full, it'll weigh 334 pounds. So,
Makes sense.
Yep.
Nice 40 gallons.
Yep. So, see, rations. We will need rations for our journey.
Let's see. The ruin was what? 3 days out?
Yep, 3 days out.
3 days in.
So let's see,
total
you need
6
one ration a day.
days.
1 ration a day.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is Undriel still accompanying us?
Yes, she is.
So we got 8 people.
Yep.
So that'd be 48 total for the 6 days.
So I'm gonna go up to find a
That
place that sells
That doesn't sound right to me.
rations.
No, that is right, yeah. So,
Yeah, you're able to find a place.
I ask him how many rations he has.
I mean, he has a fair few. He can sell you like 20.
Alright. So I will
You're planning on buying all of his rations?
not all of them, maybe. I have a big group. We're venturing into the forest, our jungle.
Well, if that's the case and you're looking to buy in bulk, he can recommend you to a bulk sale person.
Oh, no. And where might I find him? Them.
He gives you directions, and it takes you into the warehouse district
Okay,
rather than the bazaar.
that's bizarre.
You follow them. You follow the directions, and you ask around, and eventually you are pointed to a woman who runs one of the warehouses, and sells products to the various merchants. But if you're looking to literally buy it in bulk, the way that you are, you can get a much cheaper price, so to speak.
Okay,
that's it, 120, Tyler.
120 rations.
120.
All right.
In case we get lost out there.
Yeah, and we can't hunt stuff. So I guess we will walk up to the lady.
Well, she's willing to sell you essentially boxes of basically MREs,
Nice.
but she sells them for a a box or crate of 50 for 20 gold.
So 60 gold then, Tyler. Get 3 crates. That'll bring us up to 150.
Okay, yeah, I will buy 3 crates.
All right, 150 gold. Or 60 gold, 60 gold.
I was gonna say,
150 rations.
I was
60
gonna
gold.
say, when did the price jump?
I
Okay,
knew we could run
60
into a
gold.
con artist, but damn, that was quick.
Yeah. All right.
Hmm.
And I am going to put. Wait. Yes, so we'll put those on the Ankylo to begin with.
Because that's already 300 pounds right there.
Oh, so that's another. So he's right now up to 634.
Well, we didn't even fill up the barrel, Tyler.
Well, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
planning to put my trap on him on the ankle.
Oh yeah, you have a new trap now.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's 25 pounds.
what else does she sell here?
I mean, things like cloth.
Your
She's
merchant items, basically.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Hmm.
other things like paper.
Okay. Yeah.
Bug repellent.
She does not sell bug repellent. No.
I mean, I have enough for us to use for a decent while.
As do
It's
I.
fun. I just plan on wearing mud on my skin.
I mean, I have enough for 62 uses.
I've got enough for 46.
She also has
And
like wheat, flour, salt.
ooh, um, Joe, how much did those bug repellents weigh? I know it was so many jars weighed 1 pound.
I believe they
But
were negligible until you had. I think it was like 5 would weigh you 1 pound.
oh, okay. I'm only at 4 jars, so that's good. All right. Well, do we have everything we need other than the water in the barrel?
I believe we were gonna go get some fishing traps and hunting
Oh,
traps.
yes. So back to the bazaar.
Well, the hunting traps they don't weigh. They weigh a good pound.
What?
Hunting traps, man, they weigh. They have a nice weight to them.
I was gonna say they're not light.
Okay.
Yeah, hunting trap is 25 pounds.
I know.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we go to the bazaar.
I'm gonna bite you. Keep saying
Well, you
okay.
find a place that sells, trapping goods and hunting stuff.
If you bite him, Shadow Skill will pick up the habit of biting people for no reason, and it'll be great.
Please don't bite me.
I
It's
think
one of my abilities I can do. I
I
can go
think
into a
4
frenzy
traps would be fine.
of biting.
Traps are 5 gold apiece for hunting traps.
Oh, should we get 4 hunting traps?
Get 3.
3.
3. You've
Okay.
already got Urds 1,
I have one already.
so that'd be 4. Plus we can send out Jacks.
Okay.
My survival is also better now too.
Then I'll leave you to find
Traps
buying the
weigh
fishing
almost as much
traps. I
as
need to
you.
go buy a backpack.
Need another backpack.
I need a nice big backpack.
Okay. How about 2 fishing traps, Joe?
Yeah, they've got those. Those are nowhere near as expensive. They cost 1 gold apiece and weigh 5 pounds each.
Alrighty. I will take 2
Oh,
of those.
And Igris, looking around for a backpack, you find the place where you bought the harnesses and whatnot before, remembering that they sold them.
do they have any that have like a really big opening for it?
Yeah, they
Like I'm
do.
looking for like a nice size one.
They got some pretty big packs.
Okay. How much does that one cost?
That one's going to cost you 4 gold.
All right. Alrighty then. I shall meet up with the group. Back with the group.
Ooh. Before I leave, I'm gonna look for a book that has info on jungle flora.
Good thinking.
Like maybe from a herbalist or something.
Um, It takes you some time, but you eventually find a bookstore, and they've got various books and whatnot on like survival in the jungle and such. One
Excellent.
of those books is going to run you 30 gold.
It will be mine.
You now have a book on the flora and fauna of the jungles of Chult.
Can he read it?
Yeah, you can read it.
Why wouldn't I be able to read it?
I was gonna say, is it a book in the native language? Can he actually
Schulten?
read it?
They have those, but I'm assuming he's not going to buy a book that he can't read. And
I know.
Port Nyanzadu has enough visitors that they make a point to stock things for everyone who
Prepare
comes
to be
there.
amazed that Shadowscale buys a book she can't read because she saw someone buy a book.
No.
Is there anything else in the port you need to acquire?
Getting in our water skin.
We should have plenty of water skins in our canoes because our porters
Yeah,
left
you
those
guys.
there,
Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys still had all the extra ones from before.
No.
which we could put those in Tyler's bag.
You could probably repurpose your porter inventory to be what's being carried on Mountain Thunder.
Yeah.
Yeah. So back to the manor.
Oh, for javelins, Joel, will that still be disadvantage for throwing them at close range?
Yes, it counts as a ranged weapon if you throw it.
Okay.
So we get back to the house. Oh,
Also, it should be noted that Mountain Thunder is the translation of the name. It was named, obviously, in like the more local language.
yeah. Mountain Thunder.
It's like the actual name it goes by is Lima Ngoro.
Does it
Hmm.
actually recall to that name?
What?
Like when you call it, does it come to you?
Depending on what you call it.
That's what I'm asking Joe.
So if we call it Mountain Thunder.
I mean, it's not as responsive to that name, but if you say it enough times, it eventually realizes you're calling it.
How do you spell the Chultan way of saying it? Okay. So when I get back to the manor, I'm going to go up to my room and make my new backpack a bag of holding.
Do you empty out your old one first?
No, the first one I did was my crossbow, so my crossbow will become a normal crossbow.
Can you have two of the same types
Yep,
of...
I can have 2 infusions going. Let me grab my thing. I know I had it up. I can have 2 infusions going, but the oldest one disappears. And I did my crossbow and then my bag of holding.
So you have 2 bags of holding now.
Yes.
All right.
Let me just go back in the infusions. If you give up one, you can infuse more than one non-magical object. You must touch it. Only one infusion can be on one object at a time. So no object can have 2 infusions. Yep, it doesn't say anything about having same with a multiple.
All right, then.
So yes, I have 2 bags of holding, and one of them is for food. I'm gonna come down with my original bag of holding and put all the food into it.
All
All
right.
the rations. Which,
Careful. Don't put 2 bag of holdings together or you create a dimensional portal that no one can escape from.
yep. Wrong one.
I personally am excited to eventually use the new thing they added from the most recent Ravenloft book. They added a thing called the Bagman. There's a type of creature that every time you open the bag of holding, there's a chance he comes out of the bag and drags you into it.
That sounds awesome.
He's simply called the Bagman. Supposedly, he's someone who tried to hide in a bag of holding and has been trapped there ever since. And so he just drags others in that they might suffer his same fate.
Interesting. I'm terrified of some of the new items in the Fitzban's book.
Is it like a strength throw to resist being pulled into the bag?
I don't remember exactly. Nonetheless, what do you guys choose to do now?
Well, I think we should just prep up for leaving into the jungle. If we have everything prepared and ready to go.
So we got the boat. We got the stolen boat in the shed.
Yeah, we can go grab our canoes, bring them back. Stow them away.
So you guys all meet back up at your estate?
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to stay in the port and rest the evening, or
That'd
get
probably
in?
be our best option. Just for today, regroup with Ozaka, everybody else, and head back out.
Yeah.
All right. Azaka bids you farewell, as does Undril, telling you that they'll meet in the morning.
Well, they said to pick out our rooms, so I'm sleeping in the kitchen.
You're not sleeping in the kitchen.
One of the bedrooms.
It's too late. She has to go to the kitchen.
Do not make me pick you up again.
Everyone gets themselves comfortable, and you get your long rest for the night.
Did you guys perhaps get digging tools?
Hands.
No, we did
That's
not.
what hands are for. That's what hands are for.
You and I are the one with claws.
We got hands.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be as effective.
And
And we don't even get a bonus to it. I don't, unless maybe you do, but I don't.
I don't. Well, the only thing I would get is the hungry jaws. I can use that as a bone session to bite things. And
Well, I
then
guess
a cunning action where I can harvest bone and hide from a slayed beast. Counts as a dragon, monster or
Just makes
plant
sense to
creature.
me. Have
Size small
a
to
shovel,
large.
pickaxe.
Yeah, I guess those
One
that would be
a
nice just in
shield,
case.
a
Right.
javelin,
Pl-
1d4
Plus, how
darts,
much rope
or
do we
2
have?
gun needle. Come on, Sam.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
So,
put a gun in your ass. Be careful.
But I guess I could quick run to the bazaar and get
yeah,
a shovel.
have somebody run and grab. Is Undrel and Osaka meeting us back here at the manor?
Yeah, they're actually already outside.
Okay. Well, then I will work on getting Lima Guru saddled up and ready to go.
Just
And we have to
call it.
go get.
Just call it Mountain Thunder.
No, Lima Guru.
Lima Ngoro.
Mm,
You mean say the name right?
Lima beans.
Come on, Limey.
Ugh.
Fine, Mountain Thunder. But and we'll have to stop. Is there a water spigot in?
Oh yeah, there's lots.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. So, do you? Sorry. Should we just meet at the end of what was this place called?
Malor's touch
Malar's throat.
throat.
Got
This
it.
area. Yeah, if you're gonna go buy a pick and a shovel, they cost 2 gold each.
Okay.
And once everybody's met up and ready to head out, Azaka asks, what direction do we plan to head now?
Well, how much does it cost to fill up the water barrel?
I was assuming you were filling it up from your home because you
Oh,
Yeah.
literally
oh
have
yeah. I forgot that we had
plumbing.
Yeah. Oh,
So
sweet.
we
Yep.
The plumbing is reliant on the rainfall, but you get rainfall like almost every day, so you easily have tons of water. You essentially have the equivalent of like a small water tower on the top of your house.
Nice.
A giant barrel that holds, I think it's something like 200 to 300 gallons.
Okay.
Here, 2 things to think about. One, We still never actually confirmed the reports of frost giants
Oh,
Because the one that gave us admission is not there.
head to those other flaming fists we saved. Got us need a reward for them, but perhaps we can find them for leverage if we once again get blocked. And 3, Azaka had someplace she wanted to go that we said we go after.
Yes. Undril still believes that there's a chance that her fellow Order of the Gauntlet
I'll be back.
troops are still somewhere in the jungle, but Azaka wants to go to Firefinger.
I don't know if I
okay.
is.
She's told you before it is down the river Teriki.
It looks like we're researching those ruins we came across earlier.
So she wants to go to. Where's Firefinger?
You have not discovered it, but you know it's down the
in this area,
Okay.
probably.
yeah, you know it's down the river Teriki.
Because it looks.
She knows exactly where it is once she
Yeah.
gets there.
I mean, we could search the ruins another time.
Well, if. Okay, yeah. So we'll want to
Unless
grab
we
our
wanted
canoe.
to.
No, because we have to Ankylosaurus.
Yeah. So unless we wanted to risk it, go to the ruins first here, and then cut across to here, and then go down, which
Yeah.
is risky.
You're going to be on foot no matter what, because
Yeah.
with the Anklo, you can't take the canoes.
Yeah.
And regardless, we'll be getting into the undead territory that they have at least marked here.
Yeah. Unless we hit here, backtrack a little bit up along the edge of the jungle, and then go down.
You
What we
shouldn't be hitting their territory the entire way.
What? Where? When?
Well, yeah, down. But
It's be about a 5 days travel to the ruins, and then however, definitely more than that for going down to Firefinger.
I mean, if that's the case, did we buy enough rations?
Hopefully, our hunting traps will sustain us, as well as fishing.
I mean, you only need 8 rations a day now instead of 10.
Yeah.
So that at least gives you a little more leeway. And the Ankylosaurus will be able to find...
Its
it's a
own-
herbivore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You don't need to feed it.
the only one would be Jacques.
So, I mean, it'll be about, for the rations that we have, not including what everybody has on them, if they do
We'd have
some.
18 and 70
Yeah.
in 3/4 of a day.
So, just under 19 days of rations.
So the trek down.
Yeah.
And that's if we don't find things in our traps. But yeah, I'd be okay with going to Firefinger before the run. We
Yeah.
did.
We did tell her we would.
Yes.
So,
Is that all right with you, Harmony?
Yeah, I'm good with whatever.
All right. To Firefinger it is.
Azaka looks quite pleased with this. And so your journey begins.
Goodbye, chickens. Oh, wait, never mind.
I was gonna say, what are you
Chickens.
saying goodbye to chickens? And hello, monkeys and bugs.
Squeakies.
Think what's the weird cat thing again?
The tabaxi.
ToA? See?
Tabaxi.
The bitch. Anyway.
Okay. That was a total attitude change.
You know what we forgot, Sam?
What?
A guard that we said we wanted to buy too, because we wanted to get one more person.
Ah, we're fine.
Yeah, I think we are.
Did you let Tabin move in with us?
He has his own place.
Yeah, but what if he hates living there?
Well, I mean, he is only indentured to Sam until he fulfills a life debt.
Whatever he
basically.
wants to fulfill.
And then he moves out.
To be honest, I don't think the professor wasn't really paying attention to him. He just said, "Yeah, sure, okay."
Yeah, probably not.
Well, you guys begin heading towards the jungles. For the first day, you're in the areas where it's not particularly thick yet.
Okay.
Even so, towards mid afternoon, you run into another group of what appears to be explorers. Looks like there's probably some kind of mage, another cleric, a scout, and a handful of local Chilton. I guess maybe warriors?
I caught none of that. I was sneezing.
We came across another party of adventurers.
Ah.
They're not like stopping to talk to anything. They're just walking past you, heading back to the port.
Yep.
Cute.
Do they look okay?
Oh yeah, they look all right. I mean, they look a little weathered. They've been probably going through the jungles, obviously, but otherwise they seem okay.
All right.
I don't suppose someone could ask them if they've seen the frost giants.
We're not talking about the frost giants.
We know where to find them. Their boat.
Nonetheless, it's getting a little bit late. The sun begins to set, and Azaka recommends you start setting up camp.
Alrighty. We'll have Urge set up all the traps.
Azaka asks if you
Jux.
actually bought any tents this time.
No. Completely slipped my mind.
I mean, doesn't the Dungeoneering pack have a tent? No, that's the Explorers pack.
No, not even that.
None of the starting packs have tents.
Nope.
Azaka just kind of lets out a sigh and goes and tries to find some trees that are decently close together with enough cover.
For a professor, I really don't think much, do I?
No. Well, shall we get a hunting party together, or do you think we'll be good for now?
Well, like I
I think we
said,
should start ahead, get a hunting party.
Okay. Who wants to go with me?
I'll go.
I'll go.
Yay!
Got it. So, I'm taking everybody but the professor.
You want to
Yes.
set up the rain catcher, Professor?
yes, Taven and I will set up everything else, the 4 hunting traps, the rain catchers, and the rest of camp.
Onwards. Into the jungle.
And Jox can go play by himself, find whatever hunting he needs.
Well, you begin to head off into the jungle, and eventually you manage to come across. I mean, if you really want to, you find a group of baboons.
No.
No. They. I mean, how many are in the group?
Now, are these the standard sized
They're
baboons,
more
or are
than
these the
you-
prehistoric baboons?
No, they're normal sized baboons.
They're more than you know. And let me tell you, they hold grudges.
Quite
Mhm.
literally.
Yeah, there's 11 of them. You count.
Yeah, no.
That they can see.
I have a new character, so no.
We keep moving.
All right, you keep moving, but after a few more hours, you eventually return to camp empty-handed.
Yeah.
You don't get to find anything. I mean, with my hunting.
Yeah, you found baboons.
Well, I don't know. Maybe tadpole on them.
I mean, we could go down to the river and fish.
I'm good. I'm good on fish.
So yes, that night is approaching. Are you guys going to set up your watches?
I'll take first watch.
Did Jox find anything?
Nope, he returned with
On
nothing.
a rash.
Okay. I will, as always, partner up with Taven and take second.
Take last.
Yeah, we'll do third.
I can do the third too. I don't have used the spell.
I think we need 4 now because we don't have an elf.
Yeah.
I'll do 4.
I
Whatever.
guess that leaves Harmony with fourth watch. Unless Undriel or Asaka want to take a watch.
Or Erd.
Word.
Well, didn't Erd just say he would go on third watch with
Oh, I didn't know
Shadow?
we are gonna have a fourth one.
Oh.
Yeah, we need 4 because no elf.
I can
Mhm.
take the fourth one.
All right, first watch. Make your perception roll.
Don't fall asleep.
Shut up.
I'm not good at perception rolls
Okay, well,
this time around.
let's minus those rations from.
Yep, since we came back empty-handed.
Uh-huh.
As night falls, the sounds of insects and birds grow louder. You hear lots
Those
of
are my
things
friends.
all around you, but nothing ever really approaches the camp.
That's good.
Eventually, your watch ends.
Well, I go to wake up.
There's
Are
some
you
distant
sure
roaring.
nothing appears? Just the
I'm gonna go wake up the next watch.
yawning. It sounds like snoring.
New sounds did you get, Joe?
Oh yeah, I got one specific to Tomb of Annihilation now. I had them before, but I couldn't upload them because they were too big.
Ah,
Each one was a 25-minute loop.
Jeez.
So I
Well,
finally got some audio editing software and made them usable.
shorter.
It is a lot nicer, honestly.
But alright. It is my turn. Okay,
ooh.
Taven. Once again.
You just barely managed to make out. There's something. There is a clearing because you're not fully in the heavy jungle yet,
Mhm.
and you're pretty sure you can see some movement. And eventually, as some clouds part, you get a little bit of moonlight. You see what appears to be a lone triceratops grazing.
Those things are
Oh, nice.
territorial, aren't they?
I mean, we don't know that for sure.
I don't
Because
think
they're
they're
dead.
necessarily territorial because they're like nomadic as far as I remember, but they are also very protective of
They're
their pack.
young.
Not just the young, but their packs themselves.
So that's a lone one?
It is a lone triceratops grazing.
That you know of.
Just say, ooh, cool, and keep your watch.
They became
Yeah, I'll keep
ambush
my eye on it.
predators.
Bring it up with Azaka later.
You can hear it in the distance now,
Munch, munch, chomp,
munch.
chomp.
in the low bellow of the massive creature.
Mm.
That really wasn't a bellow. That's more
But then
like
you're
a...
also distracted by the sudden snoring of mountain thunder.
But yes, I shall then wake up Shadow Scale, and I will let her know that there is a Triceratops nearby. And no, she cannot go make friends with it.
Or kill it.
No, why would I kill it? I love all scaly creatures.
It is your job to sit there and watch. Or fall asleep.
No,
Do
you
not.
made me mad, so I don't want to do my job. I'm so singly focused on that triceratops.
Yeah, Shadow Scale pays attention to nothing else other than that one Triceratops. Just you hear it. That
I don't need it.
Actually, wouldn't she be able
I
to
don't
see
need
it?
it.
yeah,
She has dark vision?
I
Shadow
don't
Scale
need
can
it.
even see it clearly, even without the moonlight.
I
He
need
need
it.
You do anything or?
I, he told me no, but he's cracked anyway. This time, Shadowscale will listen, but her frustration is building.
All right. Well, nothing happens during your watch. Although in the middle of the night, the noises seem to be getting louder.
Oh. Go wake up Earth. He's cool.
Erd, make your perception roll.
Damn, that has a +5.
See my survival.
Erd keeps watch, also watching that Triceratops, mostly just grazing, every so often wandering over and wandering back between various spots.
Should have
But
made friends with him.
nothing happens, and the sun begins to rise. And with the coming of the morning, the jungle noises retreat. Everybody gets their long rest.
Yeah.
Is the Triceratops still there?
Yeah, it's still there.
It pooped and you ran away.
I shall point it out to Azaka.
She does want to think it's odd that it's by itself, but
And
it's not
I
unheard of either.
will approach it.
Also, you get 28 gallons of drinking water in the rain catchers. It was raining overnight.
Excellent.
So we'll fill up our water skins.
I'll eat the rain and found my scales.
You approach the Triceratops shadow scale.
Yes.
It attacks him.
Am I?
Spears him.
I mean, it appears to more or less be ignoring you for the time being.
What's it snacking on?
A plant.
Is it wounded at all?
I mean, just various plants around the area.
And is it wounded at all?
No, it's not wounded.
I guess I'll approach it a little closer. Touch it.
Make a perception roll.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm singly focused on that Triceratops.
Oh no.
You walk directly up to it and touch it. And, I mean, it doesn't seem to have any immediate reaction.
You friend? I start patting it.
Azaka, is she supposed to be doing that?
Azaka just shrugs.
Well, she's doing that. Let us pack up camp and get ready to leave.
I mean, after patting it, that's all I kind of wanted to do. So I'll start heading back.
After runs off.
Yeah, so
All
also assist in packing up.
And we'll put the 2 rain catchers on Mountain Thunder afterwards.
All right. You guys pack up and begin to head out once more.
Just on the road again.
Bye bye, new friend.
How much do the ring catchers weigh?
Rain catchers weigh 5 pounds.
We've lost to Brian.
Yeah. Like left and I lost my little thing on the side.
Heck, if we're ever in a bind, we can just use the rain catchers as, makeshift tents. It's a 5 square foot leather tarp.
But they get weighed down by the rain and collect in a pool.
Yeah. Unless you angle it just right.
Oh,
I
did we catch
suppose.
anything in our hunting traps?
So you have 4 of them, right?
Yes, we do.
They are all empty.
What are you using for bait?
Nothing.
Nothing. You just hide them and they just walk into it.
They're basically snares.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, you continue traveling, starting to make your way into the jungle proper.
I did put my new picture up. Oh, it's got the Elf Ranger.
Do you? I thought I changed it already.
Well, not on my bio. It was a token.
I'll get that changed. But anyways, you continue on, and eventually you run into a group of scouts.
What kind of scouts?
They appear to be more of the Emerald Enclave scouts that you ran into last time.
Are they selling cookies?
They're
No.
not Girl Scouts.
Yes, I will ask what they have seen. If there's anything we should be wary of. Besides the undead.
No, they tell you that just undead, keep an eye out as you head further into the jungle, but otherwise, nothing special.
I also asked them if they have come across a man by the name of Altus Simber? What's his name?
Artists.
Artis
Artis
Simber?
Simber.
So said he's never heard of them.
Okay.
We'll continue.
And both the members who did dead now.
Mm-hmm.
I never brought it up.
Yep.
Well, you keep heading forward, but you make a break for lunch, and as you make a break for lunch, a couple of what essentially look like apes seemingly are looking at you guys from the tree line, but not getting too close.
Now, when you say apes, are you just using it as general?
I mean, yeah, you're not quite sure what they are, but they look like apes. They're too big to be monkeys, but they're not full-on gorillas.
I'm gonna ask Azaka. if she knows exactly what those are over there, and whether we should be wary.
She says that they are not simple apes.
Is she going to elaborate?
Yeah,
Or are
I was
you...
gonna say,
Uh,
okay, is that good or bad? I'm guessing
Mm,
bad.
You should be wary of them. They are, I believe you called them in your tongue, Sioux monster. They are not natural.
Ah, got it.
Will they attack us or what?
Most certainly, if they think they stand a chance.
Everybody. Oh God.
oh
Oh my
God!
gosh.
I guess I'll start
Well, like-
standing up and flexing. Yeah.
I was
I was
expecting
not
more
expecting that.
not not the creepy. Holy
I
crap!
was thinking of the things we fought in Conan, Sam.
That's
The
like,
human looking ape.
okay. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I was thinking of. Not this cat looking mother.
Are they hanging like that too?
No, they're on the ground. They're not hanging from the trees right
Okay.
now.
I will put on my amazing
I mean, that thing is
display of
ugly.
musclemanship.
And they're at a distance, so you don't see them as clearly as you do in that picture.
Yeah. But I'm just saying that picture thing is, damn, that thing is ugly. More terrifying than I thought it was.
I was thinking of. Oh, they're gonna look
All
at the
right.
nasty apes in Conan. Oh no.
Well,
I was wrong.
so does anything. Well, I think we should be
How far
more
away are they?
wary.
They're probably a good 100 feet or so away.
Oh, okay.
So, Kaplan.
Just don't make eye contact and keep moving.
I'm pretty sure I make nothing but eye contact.
I was gonna say. Well, I say we should finish our food quick and be on our way.
Or else just hide in the dirt and wait for them to get closer. And we jump them.
Fire ice knife at them.
You idiot.
Whoa, what the?
They're 100
Think
feet
my-
away, aren't they?
That's only 60 feet.
I have sniper.
So
Oh,
feet.
yeah.
I can reach them with 300 feet, but
I mean, I could hit him too.
Yeah, I don't know why I did 3.
Wait, you guys got pizza already?
I'm a variant
Oh,
human,
Oh.
Sam's a human, so
so I
Firebolt is 120 feet.
So yeah, I'm casting ice knife.
Why did you do that, Professor?
Show of strength.
I was already showing him my muscles.
You hit one of them, and it doesn't like it at
I'll
all.
harpoon at him. Come on, javelin.
Did you cast it 3
Mhm.
times?
Yeah, for some apparently it says I hit it 3 times when I clicked on it once.
Well, yeah, you definitely hit one center mass, and it lets loose a horrible, terrifying screeching noise.
Well,
And
I think. Well, how close was the other one?
there were just 2 of them standing next to each other. But the
So
moment you hit
within
it with
5
the ice,
feet.
yeah,
So they
the
both
moment,
got hit then.
yeah,
Okay.
and they immediately take off running into the tree line.
Well,
If more
hopefully
than
they don't hold a
8
grudge.
come up, I'm running to the water. I'm gonna swim away.
Well, Zaka did say they'll more likely to attack if they think they can take us.
Oh yeah, then I gotta come back with numbers. I smack the
Well,
professor with my tail.
let's keep going.
I tail whip him. Drop his defense.
But yes, I
Well,
agree.
You make it into the jungle proper, and the sun is setting, and Azaka says that you should make camp.
And I
Yep,
think
and
we
I'm-
should double up on our watches
We're gonna die in
from
our
here
sleep.
on out.
I'm gonna look for some berries to put in with the traps. I assume that will be a survival, Joe.
Yes.
You
I will
have your
help
book
him look.
too.
Everybody.
Yeah, you managed to find berries that you can put into the traps.
There we go.
Make sure you check them up in the book to make sure they're not toxic berries.
Yep.
They are not.
Well, I shall set up the rain catchers.
All right, set up your rain catchers.
I'll send out Jacques, as per his usual.
Jacques goes out.
Really don't like her chances going on hunting.
Yeah.
You wait probably good 3 hours or so. Jacques comes back, the sun is fully set, and he brings nothing.
Poor boy again.
Search for some grubs.
Everyone make a constitution saving throw.
Oh god.
Okay.
Ooh.
Because none of us applied. All right.
Oh god.
For Tabin, that'd be what? Just con? Or no
Yeah.
save? Yeah. And what about Jacques?
Jacques doesn't need to make one.
Alright.
But everyone other than Erd and Shadow Scale probably having some perhaps some immunity, being locals, so to speak. But everybody else suddenly starts feeling unwell.
Hmm.
Exactly.
Well planned cough.
You all seem a little disoriented. Your vision kind of comes and goes, and you all feel cold, despite the fact that it's like 90 degrees right now.
Did Azaka have to make one?
Nope.
I guess I'll ask Azaka what could be happening to us.
It looks like you have the Shivering Sickness.
What's that from?
Uh, Usually people get it from insect bites.
Yeah.
Ah.
Do I literally have to say it out loud every morning?
No, but when you first start heading out into your adventure,
Because I did think about it this morning, quote unquote, this morning, and I did put it on, but I just didn't say it into the mic.
I had that with it. But
if nobody in the party says anything after at least a day of travel, I'm going to assume that nobody's doing it.
I totally forgot about it.
It's literally what I did last time, and I'm sticking to what I've been doing.
Well, I guess it's up to Shadow Scale and to nurse the team back to health.
And before the thing, I was like, yeah, I even have enough, bug repellent for everybody, and I totally forgot.
And that's one of the main reasons I did is you guys were talking about your bug repellent, and then you get out here.
Yep. Well, I'm going to apply some now.
Yep. If someone gives me some, I'll apply it. I don't got nothing.
I give you a
will
bottle.
give.
Sure.
I was gonna say.
Actually,
how
no.
much- I was gonna say.
No.
Just give him. Give her one use.
Yep, I'll give. Yeah.
Harmony, do you have any?
Not on me.
No. Then I will give her one use as well.
Just give us a fucking scoop of.
Yeah, no, that was almost a
waxy
bad call.
Just like, oh man, an entire bottle. It's kind of small.
burgundy
Probably
already,
have to use
so
the whole
doesn't matter.
thing.
So I ask Asaka what we can do to get rid of the symptoms as soon as possible, or what is the best remedy.
The rest.
Probably sleep.
Yeah, Azaka recommends rest.
Yeah. Sorry, guys, I'm just playing the part. I'm not feeling well.
Well, at least you're not Mr. Sniffles. God damn it.
Sorry.
With my amazing medical skill.
Undril steps forward. We have the technology.
Yeah. We can rebuild you. You can be back.
I also have lesser restoration. I can use 2 of
you're
them.
an ASMR, right?
What was that?
Andre,
Mm-hmm.
what did you say?
I said, oh, because you're an ASMR, right?
Me? No.
Yeah.
She's.
Oh.
She's a warlock, a human warlock.
That you can tell.
Yeah.
They all call the same. Pink and fleshy.
So I can take care of myself and one other person.
Then Undril could probably take care of the rest, I'm assuming.
Yeah, she does.
Okay.
With that, you are all feeling a little better. You figure by morning you'll be over it. So you guys set up camp and get ready for your long rest.
Yep. And I'm minusing the rations.
Who is taking what watch?
Shadow
And,
Scale will take first.
I will take first watch with Shadow Scale as well.
Tabin and myself can do second.
I can do third.
I'll do last. At least I have it.
All right. Well, let's start rolling those perception rolls.
Spell slot yet.
This will be the snake eyes time. Oh, I wasn't being
Yeah.
serious, Tyler.
I was gonna say. Yeah.
Oh.
Take the first one. I fucked you up and nothing showed up, so I'll click again.
So you watch. The sun has set. The noises of the jungle seemingly grow louder and feel like they're all around you, but nothing ever comes near the campfire.
They are all around us.
I mean, yes, they are, but it feels even more claustrophobic in a sense. But nonetheless, your watch passes.
Who was second watch?
Myself and Tatum.
I'm
Professor,
gonna go kick the professor.
good job. As I lay down, go to sleep.
And what was the purpose of kicking me?
Your job is watch, nothing else. And then I go huff and go sleep.
Start mumbling
I
curses
chuckle.
underneath my breath.
Taban and the professor sit around the fire, keeping an eye as things grow continuously louder, just more active nightlife. But it's a nonetheless peaceful watch.
And then I shall wake up the next, which was Harmony.
Yes.
You bring birds with you, there, Sam?
Harmony hears the sound of dinosaurs, jumps a little bit at them, but you never see anything. So hopefully they're not nearby.
Okay, and then I'll wake up the last watch.
Mr. Erd.
Erd keeps watch and eventually sees the morning rays start to peek through the trees. An uneventful night. Everyone wakes up from their long rest. Nobody is sick anymore. And you begin to get ready to head out.
And now we won't have to put on our bug spray until late
Midday.
afternoon. Yeah.
Oh, you want me to roll for what my swarm thing is?
Do you have to roll? All right, you can pick. You don't have to roll for it.
It's not much to pick from. There's a swarm insects, mini tiny blight bugs, a flock of birds, or playful pixies.
I'd assume you'd pick insects.
Yeah, I'll just do that.
You guys go out to check your traps.
Yep.
Sure do.
Well, first and foremost, your first trap definitely has something in it. It's very angry.
It's a dwarf.
It's a Commodon.
It's a tiger.
Ooh,
I can eat that.
I can
Pelt
beat a
would
whole
be
one.
good money.
Yeah. But that would
I
have to
can-
keep the. Oh, no.
I can skin it.
Or we could just try to let it go.
Yeah.
Because that didn't
Oh.
fall for the last time.
Anything you do to try and let that thing go, it's still gonna attack.
Yeah, that's good. Alright. Shall we roll for our niche?
Except we
It's-
do have, don't you have Mage Hand, Tyler?
Oh, that's right. I have my chan too.
Yeah, I do.
What's the range on that?
30 feet.
How would he get the snare off of it?
Yeah.
Because it
I
makes
have
a
my
single
chan too.
hand in order to.
I have one too. I get it for being a swarm.
So we
My
can
swarm
both
becomes
cast Mage Hand and just each of our hands is on one side, pulling it open and hope it doesn't come towards us.
It's most likely to come towards us.
Actually, that's
my
not
swarm
true.
becomes
If most released animals will try to run away and think of their own safety first.
Oh, worst case scenario, we'll have to
We
kill
get
it.
food. Yeah. I mean, worst case scenario, yeah, if it attacks us, then yeah, we have the chance of getting hurt. We'd have to rest and end up still killing it or kill it now. But I mean, it is food, which would be good.
Yes, I agree.
I mean, I'm fine with either way. trying to release it and seeing if it runs away, or killing it for food.
Shadow Scale will ask why would save? Why would that go? Is food?
Well, because last time they killed a big cat creature, there were babies.
So?
You got a good home.
I don't know.
Oh,
Can
he's
we tell
dead.
if this is a male
Fortunately,
or a
the way of the
female?
jungle.
Yeah.
No, it's not
Shadow
obvious.
Scale.
I mean,
Shadow Scale will look sadly at the professor. I guess maybe babies need hand.
yes. See, exactly. Someone understands.
I'm a
Like-
growing lizard. I need food.
What is
So-
the party gonna do?
What are we gonna do?
She
I
wasn't
thought
like,
you guys made a plan. You two were gonna mage hand and work together and to get the snare off of it.
Well, that was an idea.
Wasn't much of a plan. We talked about it.
Well, I guess let's try that, and everybody else stand at a safe distance and ready your weapons.
Yep, I'll have Tabin stand in front of me at the ready. I'll prepare a spell.
I'm going to stand, 30 feet away behind a tree.
I don't need a tree.
Huh?
I don't need a tree to stand behind.
Man, I'm standing 70 feet away from him.
Well, you both ready your mage hands, and you use them together to release the trap. And as soon as it's open, the tiger begins leaping and bounding as far away, as quickly as it can away.
By mage hand, my swarm becomes. It takes the form of it.
Yep. So literally, Erd has he's always just kind of had a lot of bugs hanging around him, but all of a sudden the bugs take the form of a hand and go over and open up the trap.
Huh.
Hmm.
I thought
What?
it just smelled.
Yeah. Interesting.
by
guess
the
I'm-
way, it's, the look I gave you wasn't one of strictly sadness, but also of pity.
Well, your first trap is now empty.
Well, to the second.
All right, you get to the second trap, and there's a dwarf stuck in it.
Oh my god.
Can we kill this one? No,
Is
I
this
do not. I
good?
do not.
Why are you in our trap?
Does any one of us speak Dwarven?
It also speaks common.
It's pretty
sure.
common.
Yeah, but it's like a jungle dwarf, so
He looks pretty out of it. Like he's in. You're not sure. He's just kind of like roam. He looks lost and disassociating.
I don't speak dwarf.
It
Speak
in
music
trap.
or
So
speaking.
food?
No, it's not food.
Does
How do
it
you know?
babies?
Possibly.
Is it a male or female?
This is hard.
It's a male dwarf, and it's one of the local albino dwarves that live here in Chult.
Oh,
what's an albino dwarf look like?
Probably white. Are they taller than normal dwarves or shorter?
I'd assume
You
they'd
take-
be just like most albino things.
You take them in and sell them off.
No, we're well.
No,
No.
they're locals. We've seen plenty of them.
Oh God.
That's cool.
He might not actually know common now that I see this.
Well, just let him go.
Well, I'm gonna grab a stick and kind of poke him at a distance.
He throws that spear.
Well, does he have a spear?
He does not appear to have a spear.
He's just standing there.
I mean, he's trying to pull away from the trap, but he's pulling away very weakly.
Like he's been doing it all night.
More like he's just. He seems like he's in a fugue state where he's not quite aware of what's happening around him.
Is Azaka
Well-
with us?
She is. Make a perception roll as you get closer, Professor. As you get closer, you realize that he appears to have vines growing on him.
Jeez.
Hmm.
Won't touch him.
Azaka, I'm assuming that these vines growing out of him are not natural.
No, they most certainly are not.
I'm also going to assume he's a dead man walking. Or is this something
Me?
that you can cure?
I'm not familiar with what is going on here, I must admit.
Well, shall we just do what we did with the tiger and keep our distance use our magic to release him and let him be on his way?
Yeah.
Bugs and bugs and bugs and bugs and bugs.
Yes, the bug summoning song.
Well, so I'm guessing that's what we're going to do. Me and Erd will use our spectral and bug hands and open up the trap.
All right. You start releasing the trap, and as you do, he starts slowly wandering towards the professor, who is standing closest.
Ah, screw this.
No. What are... Oh.
It's an attack spell.
Well, you hit it.
What the crap?
It's kind of violent today.
I was going to say the professor is very violent today.
Trying to stick in his ass?
Slept on the wrong side of the floor, jungle floor.
I'm sorry, there's a man with vines growing out of him. He's acting not himself, and he's walking towards me.
Oh, you got too close to him. So that's your problem. I think we gotta take out the professor. He's not acting himself either.
Jungle madness.
Well, you hit it straight on, but it doesn't seem. Well, I guess you can't really tell. If it's hard to tell if something's poisoned or not.
Yeah.
It's still coming towards you, though.
Oh, well then that's...
I'm going to
yeah, that's
cast
not good.
Firebolt at him.
All right, we're gonna need to get into some initiative.
Initiative.
No, not this map.
Too many shades.
Too many
Oh,
shades.
badass.
That was a
Yes,
nice
sir.
one, Professor.
Where is my Taben? You should probably...
He died. He
You
doesn't
should be able to
exist.
pull him out.
You. Once.
I suppose if we really want.
We're not putting the dinosaur into combat, Joe.
No. We're not going to lose Mountain Thunder
Or dwarf.
2 days into our journey.
Well, Erd, you have the initiative.
And just say it different on here. So it doesn't say. So I can just do it with my swarm. Alright. My first, I'm going to do a bonus session. I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on him. Then I'm going to shoot him with my arrow. Bacha! Or not.
You want
Then
high or low?
Shoot, suck it, Sam.
Like high.
Your bowstring breaks.
No!
I can fix it.
Yeah, so could I.
No!
Immediately.
No! I was gonna
Like
hit
that's
it.
it.
I was gonna do so much damage too.
Is that your turn?
Yes. I used my bonus session, right? I was gonna do so much damage.
Shadow scale.
I was gonna do 2 damage of D6. I was gonna hit with a swarm attack.
I will rage.
So you're right, isn't he? Got a short fight. Short midget fight. Or it'll be a dwarf fight.
2.
Oh, that's right, you have energy shoot out of your chest.
No,
We don't know what's going to happen.
Oh.
This
All right, she can teleport now.
Oh, God! We have a
Her movement
teleporting...
counts as teleporting to places, not as running there.
Punch.
So
Jumping all around.
Now you have
I
instant
got different things I
transmission.
can do with my swarm. I can move people, I can move
Can it
myself.
engage the professor, or is it not quite yet?
Yeah, it's about to.
So advantage.
The professor's not engaged with it.
Well, it lets me teleport. So the moment I activate it, so I'll teleport here and now have pack tactics. So I'll get advantage anyway. Because I completely forgot I had pack tactics.
You hit it.
Yeah.
Poke.
You stab at it, and he seems to let loose a low, upset moan. Is that your turn?
Sure is.
Taben.
Mhm.
Now is where it dies.
I was gonna hope it was survive till my turn. I'm gonna go up there and bite it. Actually, maybe not bite it. I forgot plants coming out of it.
Taben
Don't
hits
like
it,
veggies. Don't like veggies.
but he doesn't kill it. He does do quite a bit of damage, but he hits it again. And this time he kills it.
And then quickly back away the moment combat ends.
Yeah, I suggest they both back away.
I guess I teleport away. Because I had teleport for a minute. I'm going to keep teleporting.
Oh my god. But yeah, I'm gonna tell Tabin to get away from it, and then I'm gonna purge it with burning hands.
Maybe not touching it. Maybe let Igrius use Firebolt.
Burning hands is flamethrower.
Oh, okay.
Oh, burning hands. It's a touch action.
I can also do that.
It's a 15-foot cone.
Really?
Yes.
So
Yep.
a touch.
No, not burning hands. Burning hands is the cone of fire.
Yep, flamethrower. Which for me, it's a 30-foot cone because of the sniper.
Well, it's combat
Well,
ended, Joe.
Yep, you absolutely
Burn.
incinerate it.
Teleport.
Shadowscale, stop!
Teleport. Oh, I agree with this. Teleport.
You're not angry
teleport.
anymore.
It hasn't been a minute yet. Teleport.
You lose it the moment you're not raging.
Let him have fun.
I'm angry as long as I want to be. Professor.
Your rage ends if you haven't taken damage or dealt damage. That's how rage works. You have to either
keeps
deal
punching
damage.
yourself in the face. Just
Just keep slapping him.
Well, that was certainly interesting.
I wonder what we're gonna see in trap number 3.
Yes, collect the trap and let's continue on.
Yep, you pick up your second trap. And you head over to the third trap.
Did you see me?
Yes, Shadowscale, we saw you.
In the third trap, there's nothing.
Lucky
And-
number 4.
Pick that trap up and go to the 4th.
You head over to the fourth trap, and you can hear it before you see it. You hear annoyed, like hissing and almost growling noises.
Is it the tiger again?
You round the bend and past the trees. There's a lizard folk.
Bird?
Bird?
Oh!
I'm sorry, what did
We'll
you
let
say?
you take lead on this one.
It's a
I will
lizard.
folk.
coach along with them.
It's
I say
Urd's-
hi to it.
I'm assuming, I'm under the assumption you can speak their language. I'd sure hope so.
Well, if
Well,
Urd is
it's-
lizard man,
It's
he
draconic.
Pretty sure
What
he
it
comes
is.
with it.
Draconic and common.
Oh yeah, they do
Oh,
speak
if they
Draconic.
speak
Yeah.
Draconic,
Well, then I
can...
can speak Draconic as well.
So can I.
I thought they had their own language, but apparently they
Oh.
just speak Draconic.
Any
Yeah.
kind of lizard folk speaks Draconic.
That's kind of lame.
Well, it
We
calls
talked about
out
this.
to Erd and Draconic, demanding that it be released. And it, even in its own natural tongue, it's very poor grammar.
We'll release him.
Hmm.
Or it. She. He. Whatever it is.
No, hold on, Erd. Hold on.
I tail whip him.
Oh,
The professor.
okay, I guess never mind.
Right across the face.
Well, let's hope this one doesn't attack us.
All right. Well, you release him, and he steps away from the trap, kicks it a little bit, gets annoyed that he kicked something heavy in metal.
Though I'm gonna stay back. I'm gonna say to it after that in Draconic. It's like, how did that feel?
It hisses at you.
Look, I can do that too.
I want to be careful with probably more traps around here.
Hello. Yeah.
These damn humans.
Big job.
It's very confused about what you have and considers it to be some kind of weird witchcraft. So the thing to consider, lizard folk are super
Primitive.
like they're basically cavemen.
Yep.
There's only a handful that have actually joined civilization. Erd being one of the few. Like Erd knows what it's like to be in a city and has seen modern civilization. The rest, they're basically scared of modern stuff, and modern being like anything past the Iron Age.
Hmm.
Ruined me. That damn city.
They use like you see he's got equipment made of like bone like what looks like dinosaur bones, and
Bone
he's
club,
got a shield
bone
made out of a
club,
turtle shell.
some
Nice.
javelins, some darts, silken needles.
Well, if
I
he
shall
has
teach
no
them how to
business,
make good bows.
if he has no business with us, then I guess he shall be on his way.
You are warrior?
It essentially raises its frills and growls at you.
Now, no need to fight here. You are outnumbered and you will die.
I am warrior too.
Is there anyone here who doesn't speak Draconic? So Harmony's just standing there. Just,
What's going on?
Does Azaka speak Draconic?
yeah, so does Azaka and Undril are also just kind of letting this happen.
We're just here, just like no.
Having a conversation.
I'm going to try to talk him down. It's like, yeah, it's just be best if you leave.
Spits
We
at
won't
you.
hurt you. Firebolt.
Now he's
Not
being the
now.
aggressive one.
Now.
Firebolt to the face.
I just kind of
Firebolt.
palm at
He
everything.
attacks you. I'm not helping. I'm not fighting him. I'm just gonna
You
wander
actually
off.
firebolting him?
I will firebolt the ground at his feet.
Oh, now you're just challenging him.
Do it again, and the next is in your head. I stare at him intently.
Push him away. Go on your business. I'm back home.
Yeah, you do that and he runs. As soon as he sees you cast a spell. So it should be noted that even Erd is like kind of flinchy around that. Lizard folk hate magic.
And, like,
I'm using magic.
Oh yeah, but you're using like nature, like arcane magic, wizards and
Basically,
warlocks
what
and
I
all that.
use.
Yeah, they-
What I
all the good
use.
Whole
stuff.
party.
Lizard
Well,
folks are
technically-
straight up burn the witch types.
technically, I'm not using magic. I'm using technology.
They don't care. They trust druids and clerics, but anything arcane they consider to be
You know what my
heresy.
first victim is gonna be for burning the witch.
I'll help you burn the professor.
Gonna lead 'em.
Anyways, let's collect our trap.
Your fourth trap is now empty. Hey, your trap's caught a lot of things tonight.
Yeah.
We could have had food.
Yep. They've got a lot of things. We just didn't keep a lot of things.
Could have eaten that tiger. Probably couldn't have eaten the dwarf, but we could have eaten that lizard, man.
Hey, no.
Probably
Of
tastes like
course, we're not saying that in character.
chicken.
Saying it's a possibility.
The first time I ate it was random, but that's not the case here.
But yes, I believe we shall take our
Head back to camp.
head back and get going. Eats our foods.
And
All
burn
right.
the witch.
You gather camp, head out.
We need to start fighting things.
Wait,
We
It
really-
did.
we checked the
We
fourth
fought a
trap?
dwarf.
We
That
did.
was
Yeah,
the
we-
fourth trap.
Oh.
Yeah, first trap had the tiger, second had the dwarf, third had nothing,
Nope.
fourth had the lizard.
The second
Really
had
need
nothing.
some
The third had the dwarf. The
EX.
fourth had the lizard man.
Well, you head out. Your jungle adventure is relatively uneventful.
It's the middle of the
It
evening,
was good to
right?
see my own
We
kind.
apply our butt stuff.
Yeah.
But right as you guys are getting ready to like set up camp, a group of people step through the jungle.
Oh, what now?
It's a pretty big group.
Hmm.
Looks like maybe a dozen or so people.
Do
Hmm.
they have any identifying markings that we know?
Insignias.
No, but it seems to be roughly an even split of, well, not quite even. There's about 8, I can't remember the term, but basically Sword Coast natives, they're fairer skinned and such, and then 6 local Chilton warriors.
Oh, please tell me these are not bandits.
And what appears to be the most well equipped at the front is just wandering. He's got a real grim looking face, looks pretty annoyed, and he's got a little snake with wings wrapped around his shoulder.
Hmm.
Beat my
So
insects.
they're former pirates.
Are they jungle pirates?
Can we help you, sir?
My instincts are the thing.
Yeah, he just looks you up and down. That depends. You haven't seen anyone wandering through the forest, have you?
Other than you guys and us.
And all the other adventurers.
This would be someone specific. Looking for a human. Got a
Simber.
dragonborn companion.
Yeah.
Let me guess. Artis Simber?
Yeah, you know the name. You met them then?
No, but some frost giants are apparently looking for them as well.
He just looks you dead in the eye. Blank stare. Frost giants.
Yes.
In the jungle.
Frost giant. Yes.
Trust me, if I hadn't
If you
seen it
don't
myself,
believe
I
me,
wouldn't believe it.
you weren't there, Tyler.
Oh yeah, yes, it was.
The only one who saw them was Sam.
Sam
Oh.
and myself and Shadowscale.
Oh.
You guys were off hunting.
No, even Shadowscale wasn't bad. What? Because that happened while everybody else was gone. You and Tabin were the only two.
Oh yeah.
And brought him back.
No, I thought we were back because I could have swore I remember trying to communicate with them.
No, yeah, because we were all at the camp.
No.
Were you? I remember
Yeah,
only
wasn't it?
talking to the professor because everybody went out hunting, and then I rolled for what each person ran into during that time period.
Because Jacques came back running with the damn frost giants, all excited. But anyways, if you don't believe me, you can go check the coast over by Kitcher's Inlet, I believe. They have a ship there, apparently.
You want us to travel a good, week's travel east of here to go looking for frost giants?
Well, you're the ones that are obviously not believing me.
If you're gonna lie to someone, make up better lies.
Why would I have to lie to you?
You're obviously of no help.
Like you're... Okay. Thank God they took it that way and not like, well, you're obviously trying to come for Artis Simber.
He just shakes his head and then tells the rest of the men to keep marching, and they start heading off further into the jungles.
Man, if only Brian had brought it up. If only Gorik had brought it up.
Yeah.
But
I didn't think it was important enough. Apparently.
Apparently, this Artis Simber has a habit of pissing people off.
That must be.
Payne, you have a habit of pissing people off.
Damn.
Nonetheless, you get your camp set up,
Once again,
rain catchers and everything.
Hunting traps. I'll search for berries.
Well, shall we try
Once
to
again.
get a hunting party going?
Yes.
We just till spare of the morning, didn't we?
Wait.
We woke up, we collected our traps, we ran into a group, and now it's time to go, right?
No, you traveled all day,
Oh, okay.
and now it's evening, and then right as you were getting ready to set up camp, this group ran into you.
Who's coming hunting with me?
Berries! Oh.
You do not find berries.
I need my bow fixed.
Oh, I'll cast Mending on your bow then.
Bow is
I gotta-
fixed.
After that, I go cleanse it from the witchery.
But
scrub the
I will
witch off
command
it.
Jux to go off hunt. I believe Tabe and myself can go with this hunting party.
All right. So, me, Shadowscale, the Professor, and Tabin.
I guess I'll sit at the camp.
Okay.
Throw away the evil.
Let us go then.
You set up the traps already?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they do not have berries.
So, who's in the hunting party?
Me, the Professor, Shadowscale, and Tabin.
Everybody but Harmony and me.
Yes. And Undriel and Masaka are at the camp, I guess.
That too.
So you guys four.
Did Sammy bring his little bird thing?
His dinosaur went off hunting.
I always command him to go off on his own. He'd be better with himself. Well,
Big Bug, you must die. Get off my TV.
Well, is he faster than us?
he is definitely faster than us.
Then couldn't he run animals into us?
He'd probably have to learn that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's true.
As I am not a Deinonychus trainer, I would not be able to do that myself.
I was going to say, as you are not a dinosaur, well, that is obvious.
So everybody that's with the hunting party, make a perception roll.
You're a pink skin.
11, 12, 13. Damn you,
13. Ah, you're back, you son of a bitch.
So, as you go further into the jungles, Professor, Shadowscale, and Taban. Wait, is Erd with?
No.
No.
No. Let's stay back at the camp.
All right. You hear some noise and go and scout, and you see what appear to be a group of undead.
We can't eat those.
Actually, you can. It just won't taste as good.
Yeah,
Might
you
get sick.
technically
You
can
might die.
purify their flesh.
I mean, I guess I could purify it, yeah,
See?
depending on how hungry you are.
It would just turn back into the regular human flesh or
I'm not
whatever.
that hungry.
Is it
Just like
considered
I'm not that hungry
cannibalism if
yet.
you're already dead?
What do they number?
Um, it's hard to tell. Maybe 5, 6, somewhere in that range.
We could take them.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm gonna giant bees. You'll be fine. Besides, I don't have undead for my enemy. I took beasts.
You and I can open up with range attacks. Those two can close in.
Well, let's get the map up.
Guess
Our Lord
stealth.
gives it.
Oh, the new Skyrim. They have you can get a new house. You can farm now, Sam. In the Skyrim 10th anniversary, you can farm now.
Oh
Be a
god.
farmer.
Why do they keep adding things onto Skyrim? Just come out with the next Elder Scrolls already.
Seriously.
Or you know the houses where you can get fish tanks. Like all the built ones you can build. You can get fish tanks. Hey, I see an undead.
So they haven't noticed us yet.
They have not.
They're undead. They're not very noticeable. They just kind of.
All right. Everybody in the initiative?
Mm,
Well, you guys have a sneak round because they didn't notice you. So, Shadowscale, you have the first initiative.
Pretty sure the first because I ain't there.
That is what I do.
Something, huh?
Trying.
Igris.
well, I'm gonna try to sneak.
Clink,
And you
clink,
can
clink,
take other
clink,
actions. You don't have to be sneaking in a stealth round. They just
Oh.
don't. You have a round where they can't act.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna also move up to here, and then as an action, I'm going to um, throw out my Eldritch Cannon.
I thought that was a bonus action.
No, it's an action to cast, throw it out, and then
Okay.
it's a bonus action to activate it.
All right.
So
Bring out your cannon.
I need to pull out my little. There we go.
Let's say, can you guys both hold your spells so you can cast them at the same time?
It's gonna be the ballista again. It's gonna have 6 legs,
Drag and drop your token.
and I can cast it. How far away from me? I think.
So it's 15 feet.
Looks like a little spider,
Yeah.
but it looks backwards too.
I was gonna say I can't really. I think it looks backward, but
Yeah, you can change the facing.
I can.
Yeah, and you click on your
Oh.
thing and you get that little square at the top. You can rotate your guy.
There we go.
Yeah.
Eldritch Cannon. Oh, okay, so it's by me. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to move it up to here. Actually, let's do it here.
All right, Professor.
Unlike them, I'm not gonna sneak. I'm gonna go right there,
No, like I'm not gonna sneak.
and then going into Scorching Ray him, and him. This one's gonna get 2.
So, which two?
This one's getting 2. This one is getting 1.
All right.
So,
You hit both.
well, I gotta make a ranged spell attack for each ray.
Oh, okay. Well, you hit with your first one.
Yep, he's going first. There's that. There's the second one,
That one misses.
and then for the little guy over there.
That one also misses.
Okay,
That's right, you witch.
Taban.
and Taven will move up right there. Oh, actually, we'll move up towards the front like that.
It is no longer the surprise round. This one gets right up into Tabin's face,
Num 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 num.
and it attempts to claw at him. And it does so successfully.
Oh.
Tabin
Well,
takes 4 damage and has to make a con save.
he's not paralyzed, is he?
Tabin is paralyzed.
Well then,
Shadow scale. Now you have an idea of what you're up against.
Man. I'm guessing paralysis counts as incapacitation.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's so. No.
You should all be paralyzed.
I ain't getting up close to him.
Guess I'll hold my attack while still stealth. Or do I have to make another stealth roll?
You have to make another stealth check because you moved.
Oh.
Staying sneaky. Igris.
I am going to. Let's go. I'm actually going to step back a bit to here and shoot this one with firebolt.
Firebolt.
You hit it,
That's not what I wanted to do.
dealing massive damage.
Yes. And then as a bonus action, I am going to move. Actually, yeah, I'm going to move him up to here, and he is going to shoot this one.
Fire away.
Um,
I'm afraid he misses.
well, that's my turn.
Professor.
Alright. Try this again. I'm gonna fire 1 bolt at him, 2 at him again.
Your first one strikes true, and it blows a chunk out of the torso, but it's not down yet.
Alright, and then 2 at him.
Hit! But your last one just barely goes past him.
Oh, downstairs.
Oh, does a new book come out for D&D?
It's already out.
Is it?
The dragon one?
Yeah.
Fitspans? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
already out.
I've got it.
If I die again, I'm gonna make an Iron Ranger and do the dragon one.
Is it your
With one of
turn?
the 5 new types of Dragonborn, basically.
I'm gonna just be a Dragonborn. Just
Joe, do
one.
you have?
What?
that's my build.
I was gonna say, do you have the physical copy or here on Roll20?
Physical.
Yeah.
This one is going to lash out at the little eldritch cannon
No.
and grab it and try to rip its little legs off.
Has an AC of 18.
I know. It grabs at it and deals 12 damage.
Ouch.
I'm a drone.
What'd my little spider ever do to you?
That one had to dash.
You summoned it.
That one's able to just get into range. And it tries to claw at Igris. What is your current armor class?
15.
It lands a hit, dealing 7 slashing damage. Make a constitution save.
You have 15 armor with heavy armor on?
Yep.
I have that
Chainmail.
without wearing
Chainmail.
I have that without wearing
Constitution.
armor.
It just hurts. You don't feel... You
Just
don't
hurts.
fall over like Tabin did immediately.
Mhm.
This one, you notice, looks different.
Looks like the rock got an upgrade on his tongue.
You notice that it seems slightly more muscular, and for lack of a better term, it seems more focused, like it's a little more sentient than the other ones. And above all else, there is a blue triangle tattooed into its forehead.
Would I know
Magic.
anything about that?
Which magic?
Nope. But it kneels down and starts trying to bite into Tabin.
Then I attack.
It successfully bites, dealing 5 damage.
And I miss.
Yes, you did. More come running through the jungle. Tabin lays on the ground, paralyzed, but he gets to make his con save at the end of the turn. He regains feeling and is able to move once more, but that is his turn.
Mm-hmm. Till this guy attacks him again.
And the one that did attack him earlier decided to join with the main one and try to feast on him. But the bigger one just pushes it away. It is his meal as far as he's concerned. Shadow Scale.
Guess I'll rage.
What are you thinking there, Sam? Huh?
Not much there. You probably think you guys fucked up.
You might want to move back one.
Because I was actually going to move there.
I would not move there.
I will.
If I back up, I get hit.
Well, if you move there, you're gonna get hit.
Well, what are you doing?
I'm looking at this and I'm like, oh man, I don't know about this one.
Do you do Shadow Scale?
I disengage. That's
What is
certain death.
what is your ability you got for raging?
My weapon becomes infused and I can throw it and return to my hand.
Ah,
It's a
Which means you have to
boomerang.
which means you have to make ranged attacks,
That I do. Thankfully, I'm dex based.
which is honestly a really bad thing for a barbarian considering they have strength bonuses.
Yep.
So that's your turn.
Yeah.
Igris.
Well, I guess I'm going to step back.
Off a cliff.
Opportunity
Well.
attack.
I'm going to move back here.
Don't you have Thunderwave?
Yeah, but I'll hit Tabin. I was going to go here and do Burning Hands and hopefully hit, all these guys.
Oh, okay.
Missing Tabin, but you said you had something to plan, so.
No, I was basically gonna do the same thing as you.
Oh, well, yeah, then I'm going to move to here. That's my original plan.
I was saying you do know you can direct where your Thunderwave is.
No, I can't. It's a 15-foot radius around me.
It's a 15-foot cube, not a 15-foot radius.
So if you wanted to
felt
like throw it
15
right here, or
But it sweeps out from me, yeah, so.
It has to be directed from you, but it is a 15-foot cube.
So.
I mean, if you want to do Burning Hands, you go right ahead. Because honestly, I would just do it straight from where you're at.
So it hit these guys. And then I guess, I could do that. I didn't know I could do it like that.
I learned it from my Thursday night game.
Ah, okay. Well, yes, then I am going to do that.
It does not have to be centered on yourself. And also,
Okay.
15 feet centered on yourself is not a lot.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, but I'd do that. Do Thunderwave. Let me do the hit the buttons.
I wonder if you'll.
Oh,
So they have to make con saves.
yes.
It's a good thing they're undead.
Yep.
3 of them fail.
Yay.
What is that?
Well, now click on the show spell description.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Never does that. We got one!
Yeah.
And the 3 that fail get pushed back. How
10
many
feet. Away from me, yes.
Knocks him back.
Haha.
The 3 straight ahead of you all failed. Get knocked back.
All right, and then as a bonus action, I'm going to activate my little turret. He is going to shoot this one. No. He'd get disadvantage.
This probably would have been the better time to go with the flamethrower, considering.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He'd get disadvantage on shooting that one, wouldn't he?
Yeah, disadvantage on point blank ranged attacks.
Then he's going to turn and shoot at this one. Shooty shoot.
You hit.
So it's what?
You should be able to click it.
No, I should.
I made these all actual the attacks.
Yeah. And it gets pushed again.
Jeez. Back towards you.
The other one, and he flies off the ledge.
You know, you're kind of messing up my flamethrower.
Oh, you have that
And
scroll
then,
for like chaos bolt or whatever.
Well, I guess he'd get an opportunity attack against it if he moves.
Well, didn't these all ones get knocked prone? I guess this one could, though.
Well, it didn't get knocked prone. It just got pushed away from me.
Well,
Or did they get knocked prone, Joe?
They just got pushed.
Okay, so he would get an opportunity attack as well as these guys.
He didn't move out of the square.
Well, no, I'm saying that they will attack my turret.
Yeah, why?
Cool, because I was gonna move it, but
Oh, you're moving it?
I was thinking about it, but I'm just gonna let it stay there.
All right.
That's my turn.
Professor.
All
yeah, don't you have that
right.
scroll?
Yeah, I suppose that's only good for one target.
What? The cast bolt?
Yes.
There's a chance of hitting more than one tiger, but it's a very low chance.
Yeah, if you roll, what was it, the same number on them?
doubles.
Doubles.
Yeah, if you roll the same number on both d8s, leaps from the target to a different creature.
Just 5 feet of it.
It can keep doing it if you're really, 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 really,
Really
really
lucky, but this is me we're talking about, guys.
This is Sam we're talking about here, Joe.
I know.
Okay, just saying, there's a big,
What do you do,
big
Professor?
boy right there.
Yes, and we have all his minions.
Oh, 3, 4.
I regret that. Oh, whoops. Right there. Burning hands.
Burning hands.
30 feet, right?
30 feet. 30-foot cone.
Cone?
Think if anything kind of helped you, other than this one guy here. How far did he fall, by the way?
Like
Not
10
very
feet.
far. Only like 7 feet.
No, my poor turret.
So deck saves all around.
Mm-hmm. Although, oh, wow. 16 fire if they get full damage. Oh, man.
So do you want me to make a deck save for my turret, Joe?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It takes half on a success?
Yes, I believe so.
It's dead either way. It only has 3 hit points right now because it got hit.
Well, 2 of them fail, Sam.
Wow, these are some dexterous zombies. Oh, they're probably ghouls, aren't they?
Considering you had to make con saves.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, a lot of them are looking pretty worse for wear. But none of them go down.
Well, prepare for a lot of damage, everyone.
For what, from you?
No, from that.
I
Is that your turn?
Unfortunately, yes.
This guy runs up, goes after the one person standing.
Thunder. Or Kelly. Or somebody.
All right, Kelly.
It claws you, Professor.
I'm
And
sure it hits.
Yep. You take 10 slashing damage. Make a con save.
Ouch.
You fall to the ground, unable to move.
Is this the fall of the professor?
This one comes up and wants to take a bite out of the other fallen human here. But still gets pushed away by the big one. He's not letting anyone else get his meal. He is dead. He realizes it was probably a mistake, deciding to eat early, celebrating too quickly. So he hops over.
It was good knowing you, Iggy.
Tabin gets an attack of opportunity.
Because he isn't incapacitated.
Say, I'm not dying here. Famous last words.
But he misses.
Tabin, you failed me.
And the creature comes over and attempts to claw Igris and succeeds, dealing 6 slashing damage.
Okay.
Make your con save.
Oh, fuck.
You fall to the ground.
It is up to you, Shadow Scale.
Tabin's out.
We're gonna lose
Guy
a bunch
comes
of
over.
rules.
And takes a bite out of Igris,
Ghoulies.
dealing another 5 piercing. Tabin.
To this guy. Why? So,
Well then,
what happens to his spear?
How are those, Sam?
He He misses and gets it stuck in the corpse of the one behind him, and he has to yank to pull it out, completely wasting his second attack as well. But he lands a solid blow with that shield bash, and he caves in its skull.
Oh no, it looks like
Is that his turn?
That's all 3.
He sees that he's back up.
Pizza.
Tries to claw, but Tabin blocks it. Tries to get behind Tabin, but can't penetrate the armor.
Additional talents. The
Shadow Scale.
what you gonna do? Help your friends or leave?
She said she'd protect Professor because he was dropped as an egg
It's
twice.
not dropped as a bloody egg.
Yeah,
So instead, she's going to do something that she doesn't really ever want to do.
Why?
Does that take an entire turn? It does. That is unfortunate. Yeah, maybe not. It's gonna use Cower, Gravel, and Beg, but
I don't think it's work on zombies or ghouls, wherever these things
no,
are.
it works on anything as long as they're within 10 feet of me.
Okay.
For some reason. I mean,
Must
I
be-
understand where you're coming from, but. Oh, well,
You have 2 options in front of you: run away or help them.
I mean, I'm gonna help him. I don't particularly do a lot of damage, not with the short sword.
But
Oh.
you're dex based.
Yeah, and I got a short sword.
Short swords are dex.
Yes, I can do 8 damage unless I crit.
A short sword does a d6 damage.
Yes. So 8 damage with my bonus. Oh, does my proficiency bonus add on to that?
No.
Yeah, so 8 damage unless I crit.
Hmm.
I didn't really get a lot of good stats.
Well, it's not helping that you're ignoring your berserker bonus.
If I had the strength for it, I would have.
You should
But
have been
because
a barbarian.
kobolds get the dex bonus instead of the strength bonus. I mean, I
What
could
are
have
you gonna
asked
do?
that Tasha's custom race or whatever, but
Yeah, no, I don't allow that. That's dumb.
yeah, that's what I figured. Oh, let's see, how long until Tabin can attack in? I guess that's not entirely accurate because there's still dead ones on there. Alright, well, I guess I'll cover his back and use the grovel, cower, and beg.
All right, Igris, make your con save.
You can do it.
I am great at con saves. I will pass.
You get feeling in your fingers again.
All he needs.
Professor,
Fella.
you also start to regain feeling.
Yes!
And then we get bit again.
Probably.
Dead. The school is going after the one target that's standing,
Now watch, this is when Tabin gets paralyzed.
and he manages to break through the armor, dealing 7 slashing. Make the con save.
Oh, please, for the love of God.
But Tabin feels all right.
Oh, thank God.
However, the big one finds a nice little bite-sized snack, and it's even cowering and scared on the ground already.
The bill is just a horror, isn't he?
Our
He just
class is
moves from
15
person to
with
person
shield.
to person.
Well, you manage to shove your shield right into its mouth as it tries to chomp on you.
Yum.
This guy decides to take advantage of his boss being distracted and keeps trying to munch on Igris. However, he's dumb and bites the chainmail. Tabin, he has
Okay.
advantage
Advantage on who?
on everything
All of
within
them.
10 feet of... Yeah, everything at this point.
Oh.
Because everything's within 10 feet of Shadow Scale.
Okay. Him.
Whack. Down. Whack.
Not dead? Okay.
Down.
Oh, he is dead? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
Really? Now you do things like this?
Super dead.
They're all dropping like flies now.
That was all 3 attacks.
Dead. Dead. Shadow scale.
They're not incapacitated anymore. Advantage. Short sword.
Oh yeah, your rage ended.
Yeah, it did.
You're attacking the big guy?
Yep.
You hit him.
I can't believe I did.
It was butter.
Another 3. Yay. And then I'll rage. Should have raged right then there, but whatever. D8. 1. Oh, that's the necrotic energy, but I get to choose. I'm pretty sure it's necrotic energy. Yep. Each creature at my choice. Well, I choose nothing.
Alright. That's your turn?
Yep.
Igris. Tyler.
Sorry, I thought I unmuted myself. I'm going to firebolt the big one.
Fire away. You hit it.
Burn!
It's charred and blackened in the spot where you hit it, and it starts slathering and making awful noises at you.
Definitely need to kill that other one. Just lower its chances of paralyzing us again.
Yeah. I'm going to, as a bonus action, cast Sanctuary on myself.
Sanctuary. Sanctuary.
They must make a wisdom saving throw.
Well, I'm glad he's down there.
Professor?
To the big man.
Nice.
Oh, hello.
Boom.
Oh, really? A 3? Why?
Good job.
Burn it. Char it. There's a massive gaping wound in the center of its chest. Just a charred, crispy hole. And it slumps down. Is that your turn?
Aye.
Dead. Dead. The one that left alive.
I'll try and eat Icarus.
It tries to dig its claws into Igris, but he can't. Focuses his attack somewhere else.
I was going to say, yep. Did he make his wisdom saving throw?
So he tries on the professor.
But can he reach me?
He has disadvantage because of it. But he still manages to just barely catch you,
Yeah, of course he does.
dealing 8 slashing damage. Make a con save. You grit your teeth, it's painful, but you don't fall down this time. It is Tabin's go. Now that he feels mighty.
Shouldn't have advantage anymore,
Oops.
though.
Yep, he does not have advantage. Nonetheless, he strikes it. A solid blow, but it does not go down. Shield bashing it, he caves in another skull.
Let's go, busted us.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ghouls?
And then whatever the hell this thing was.
Yes, I'm
Okay.
very curious as to what this guy was.
Mhm.
He'll be coming back. Well, we'll take their heads.
Yeah, because we need their heads.
And we'll be bringing Big Black Guy back so I can study him.
Alright, like I said, you got a interesting blue tattoo in the triangle tattoo in his forehead.
I would like to go back and finish resting, but we don't really have a lot of time.
Yeah, no, we'll...
Okay, I wrote down what we had there. Well then, back to camp.
On the body of the main one, you find a very, very finely made spyglass.
Ooh, I want that.
Nope. Dibs.
Fuck you. Grab it.
Double dibs.
You're pretty sure this is more for looks than actual use, but
Yeah, fine. You can take it.
you're pretty sure you could sell it for a pretty penny.
I will begin looking over the professor, asking him if his head is okay.
Yes, my head is fine. Now go around and cut off the heads of these...
Are we eating?
No.
Why heads?
We turn them in for money.
Shadow
Right.
Scale holds up a gold coin.
Much,
Nice.
much more money. Yep.
Alright.
Well, we will end it there.